I wanted to come real quick. We got a teachable moment here. What does dancing flames mean on a candle? Is the question. Okay. And when you see this happen, when you see the dancing flames or when the flames are like moving around real quickly and you've got a very, very strong flame on that candle, what this means is that your spirits are tap dancing all over that shit. That means that they're moving the work, is what that means. You should be very excited. Now, if the candles are still, okay, if the candles are not flickering or bouncing around or jumping like that, it doesn't mean that spirits is not moving the work. But I have noticed, especially during the day, and depending on what kind of work that you're doing. Okay, so right here we've got some reversal work and we've got some hexing work that's being done. Okay, just let y'all know. Hey Kelly, we're talking about candle reading. I'm doing like pyromancy. So the flame that's doing the most movement is this black one. And so this black one is doing a lot of work because what it's doing is it is removing negative energies. Now, I've been sensing the energy from this black candle and it's not good. So I'm going to move it to a different location because I don't need to be sitting right in front of it. And then I'm also going to clear out the room in a few minutes when I get off of here. So these are actually getting ready to get moved. Also, I noticed that when I put her by my readings, I'm sorry, not readings, when I put her by my candles and Saint Expedite, I got him over here doing some work too on the situation. But I noticed that she makes things seem to do that. And so if you look at the candles, what they're doing is they're flickering, they're not still. What this can mean is a message from spirit that they are on it, that they're doing the job, that they are working on it, and then also it means that you're going to have a good outcome from the situation. You know, it's almost like confirmation from spirit. This one right here kind of slowed down a little bit. This one was flickering a lot. Here's the thing about this. Sometimes if I'm doing work on a specific person, which this is work for a specific person, and we all know who it is, but you can tell with the intent of what is happening. So this one right here is a shut the fuck up candle, okay? Right? And you can see it's kind of flickering. This one is, I'm very excited about this one. This one is a, typically when we do reversals or when we do send backs or whatever, and see, this is why people need to quit trying to be manipulative in any way. Because I'm gonna tell you something, when you this work, you are entitled to this work, to get this work done on people that are putting foul against intents against you, foul intents against your family, foul intents against you have every fucking right to send that shit back. Okay, so let's get that out the way first of all. Okay, so this candle right here, this is the dragon candle. Okay, I love these. I got some more of these coming too. This is a dragon's blood candle. This is actually programmed to do specifically what I wanted to do. Okay, which is, it's an assertment of your power, of your will, and then also a lot of times you have to take back your power. That's typically what the red aspect of it is from. Now this black candle, this black candle is cursing somebody. Mm-hmm. Because they, and see, people, that's why people got to be careful when they overstep in their boundaries. Okay, so this one right here is really acting a fool. Okay, so that means that God is probably going to give this person a tower moment. For real, for real. Okay. So that's what that means. That's a good sign when it some people will take it as, oh, the other person that I'm doing the work on is making the candle move. Well, yeah, but it's like you're watching from a bird's eye view spiritual warfare, right? Is what you're watching. You're watching spiritual warfare. It's necessary. It's very necessary. Don't you ever lay down and take shit like that. If y'all having issues with a person that's sending you shit or either doing work on you, and a lot of people be like, well, I don't want to mess around with that witchcraft, so I'm just going to go and pray. Okay. And you going to get prayed on, bitch. So don't even play that with me, okay? You going to get your ass prayed on. You are going to be the sheeple. You're going to be the victim as people try to take every goddamn thing away from you. So if anybody feels some type of way about this work, I don't care. Because people will do evil shit day and night. And then they'll go and they'll say, oh, that witchcraft is evil. You know what I'm saying? So, and the person that got that work, they definitely did deserve it. They definitely deserved it. Absolutely. Just for being, ignorant and disrespectful. That's what that means, though. That means that spirits are moving the work. Okay. And, God created witchcraft. Okay. Because some people do need to shut the fuck up. So that's one of them. This one of them Tapaboca candles. Hey, sweet angel. Hello. Okay. That's for people that's trying to speak curses on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So God invented this candle. I love these. I have several of these in case y'all need them. Now this one is classic cursing. Okay. And and then also reversal, send back. Okay, send back somebody's negative karma, send back somebody's negative energy. Now, yesterday I had to pour some of the wax because this one had kind of a low flame. I wasn't satisfied with it. So when that happens, you can just pour it. Seriously, stop saying, oh, look, you manipulate it when you're doing magic. I would not suggest sending somebody bad energy, playing victim, and then trying to send it back. You got to work out your own stuff. Everybody got their own stuff to work out, don't they? Okay. I just recently, had my mother pass away. So, I'm working through my issues. Okay. Am I gonna put that issue off on anybody else? No, but this is a person that tried to put more on me than what God knew I could handle. So that's why God is in these candles right here. That's where it's at. It's the energy of fire. We're working with all four elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, which is the wax. The wax represents water. Okay. These candles, though, I've got to remove these from the location that they're at and put them somewhere else because, this is some really, really negative shit that we're doing right here. So, but I'm going to put it in another room because, yeah, somebody attacking you, sending you bad energy, you got every right to send that shit back to them. And then people will be like, oh, well, I don't want to do that because then I'm going to be fighting fire with fire. Well, what the fuck else you going to fight it with? You gonna beg somebody to have sympathy on you? The only people that's gonna do that is the people that love and care about you. You got folks out there that will come for you and they don't care. So y'all gotta stop being nice. Stop being nice to people. I want this work that this is intended for. I want this work to motherfucking destroy this motherfucker completely and totally. And they'll come back and say, oh, I'm suicidal. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. Vos volo morite asedere. Okay, because you either gonna eat or be eaten by the sharks. Which one you gonna do? Okay, and I want this gonna shut this person's fucking mouth. It's gonna shut their asses out. It also works in other ways to shut out telepathic communication. Okay. And trust me, the person I'm doing this work on, oh, they scared. The person's scared. They scared. Okay, so that means that your spirits is moving it. That means that the elemental spirits is moving it. Okay, so a lot of times it can be like you can tell that there's inflammatory situations going on, and you take your peace back, you take back your tranquility, you take back your happiness from that motherfucker. I'm sorry. So while you got your shit restored and balanced, this motherfucker right here is dealing with some inflammatory shit. Everybody mad at him. Everybody around them. Everybody around them. Okay. And then also I asked God, I said, God, I said, let this person be a hermit. Make this person hear your wrath. Make this person feel your wrath. Okay, because some people, you know what? Sometimes spirits will fuck you up. Look, when people throw magic at you, which your tongue is magic, so that's why you got to watch what the fuck you say. See, if some of these people had mothers that gave a fuck about them, they would know that, wouldn't they? They would know that. They would know you need to watch your fucking mouth. I know that I watch my mouth all the time. Do you see me disrespecting anybody that ain't disrespected or done nothing to me? Nope, never. Never. Okay? Because that shit ain't right, and y'all know it ain't right. But sometimes the stuff that you got going on, like the stuff that your enemy will send you, it won't really touch you, but spirits will give them karma for what they threw at you because it was a consciousness of something. Even if your enemy threatens you, somebody just walk up to you threatening you, even if they just threaten some shit, spirit will fuck them up. So I'm sorry, people that's just going around here saying inflammatory shit to people, threatening people, disrespecting people, they got to learn a lesson, and this person gonna learn a valuable lesson. They must have done something they must have caused something. Sometimes people can cause unfortunate shit to happen for you. Own it. Own it. And you know what? That's a part of your work. So y'all know where I'm at if y'all need that fucking work for real. I ain't even got to keep reminding y'all that. But at the end of the day, what pisses me off and what makes me feel so passionate about this is that people do shit and they think they're going to get away with it. They have an intent on doing shit that may possibly hurt you very much. And I'm talking about they got a severe intent to where they want you to kill yourself. They want you to, have a heart attack or a fucking stroke. Why should you die for them? Why should you be stressed out? Blow into it too. And you know what I always do? Where's my dragon? I light a dragon by it. And, while these candles is burning, you can't really feel sympathy for them because they got it out for you. You got to understand that, man. People think that just because Jamila is nice, that means everybody else is nice. Everybody else is not nice. There are sneaky and conniving people in this world, right? And in their mind, because everybody is picking up on everybody's consciousness, in their mind, they want you to suffer. They want you to be sad. They want you to be sick. They want your children to die. They want you to go through some sadness. And unfortunately, sometimes these people have been able to create that, to create misery in your life. Okay, so just because Jamila is nice, I am a very nice person compared to some of the people that, and people do make mistakes, even I sometimes, but I have never attacked somebody unprovoked. I've never done that. Okay, not that I remember. If I did that as a child, it's been years ago. So somebody fucking attacking me, they gonna get that motherfucking word. And then we'll sit up there and try to make you feel sorry for them. Oh, why you do this to me? And I can't stand that. Why you always throwing hands and then hiding them? Because, like, for real, to be honest with you, that's one of the aspects of our world that makes it fucked up, is the fact that you can't even earn your money in peace. Eat some good food, eat some frozen grapes, drink some grapes, smoke you some bud. You can't even do that in peace because of people. People doing and saying shit and talking shit and fucking with you. So anybody that disturbs your peace, you got the right to fuck them up. If you got to sit, it's some shit, it's some shit that comes up in your life that you got to deal with. Like, I ain't talking about your loved ones necessarily, or the people that you love. But sometimes even they got to learn a lesson sometimes. But you don't want to kill them. You don't want them to be to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you would feel bad about that shit. But hell, sometimes even if it's a relative, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker, like, literally, like, you feel in danger. Like, you feel like you're an endangered species and they're the hunter. And then they'll say, oh, well, you need to quit being so sensitive. And then that's when spirit gets really angry. So people are fucking pieces of shit, man. And it ain't right. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And I am a very self-sacrificing person. People know how I am. And for you to attack me, spirit hates your ass even more, because I don't start shit with people. Like, if people would leave me the whole fuck alone, I may deal with my own little personal issues that I have or whatever, like, within the family or whatever deep shit I got going on. But I'm not just going to go out there and just be attacking no fucking body. And I don't just do spiritual work on anybody and everybody. Just, I'm just going to light a candle and on somebody that ain't did a fucking thing to you. Ain't did no work on you. Be careful with that. Okay, because you just throwing shit. Look, I don't do magic unless spirit tells me to, and unless they tell me that it is necessary. So people will use their mouth to hex you, and you got the right to sew up that mouth. Okay, because they liars and they're freaking jealous. Hey, Lavender. Yeah. It's a lot of fucking jealous ass people out there for some fucking reason. They just get, it's y'all know, it's some people walking around like, fuck them damn government giving people stimulus checks. Don't give them nothing. Fucking fucked up ass people that don't care about no goddamn body. So I'm a humanitarian. So is this guy right here. I love him. I love you, Saint Expedite. He's like, where's my pound cake? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And it just, it's like, no. And see, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I left the workplace. I left the corporate world to get away from all that. And then people gonna try to come and disturb my peace and comfort with my small business that I run out of my home. And I'm trying to get away from all of that. And you trying to destroy my mind. You trying to destroy the consciousness around me. No. And y'all better quit taking that shit from people. Y'all better quit taking that shit from people. For real. Now we're going to do a group ritual coming up. A hexing ritual. Okay, we're going to do that in between because now that we're outside of Litha and we're going into Lanasa, we're going to do some group hexing work. Okay? And guess what, guys? I have plenty of war water coming up. I got to drop some herbs down in this. I ain't figured out which herbs I'm going to drop in it, but to be honest with you, what I got in it already is good enough. You know, I kind of wanted my war water to be a little darker. And we got more war water. Now, oh shit, I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all see this? This is the water that was on the altar, that's on the altar for the protection group for the Litha circle. You see how goddamn cloudy that water ain't supposed to get cloudy like that. Water ain't supposed to get cloudy like that. Sorry about the mess, y'all. I've been up here doing work, okay? There was some work I had to do up in my bedroom, so sorry about the mess, okay? Don't judge me. You know, I know people will. I don't care. I was actually straightening up earlier, but, you know. Kind of a lazy day for me. Look at how cloudy that water is. Y'all see that, though? They're disgusting. People are disgusting. They're disgusting. They're jealous. They're petty. They're petty bullshit. That's why I only answer my phone for certain people. I don't even answer the damn phone for them. You know, they'll come crying and whining and shit. Look, appreciate life. I can't stand it when people choose to wake up in the morning and use their life to harass others. And so, yeah, I ain't gonna be at spiritual war for too much longer though, for real. I don't nobody have time for that. And see, that's why I can't really stand the summertime. Like, I really would like for September to fall. Like, I just, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go to no motherfucking public pools. I don't want to go nowhere. Because these people out here are tripping. So, yeah. And so people, here's the whole thing about being a witch. I understand that I am a necessary evil. I am a necessary evil. Gotta have it because they doing witchcraft on you. You know how they doing it? They're using words. They're speaking curses on you. Especially if a motherfucker is online doing that shit against you. Ooh, yeah, because they're using air energy, which is very powerful. So y'all got to be careful with that. Y'all got to quit letting shit go. When you let stuff go like that, you know, you got to check your enemies. You do. You got to put them in their fucking place. That is why they hate me, is because God gave me a good soul and a good heart. But I ain't fucking special. God gave everything that God created was good. These people just don't know it. They're bitter. They are disconnected from God, is what it is. So, you know, I like it how when the black shows up on the candle, what that means is the person is definitely getting their karma, their negative karma. Hold on, y'all. Let me show you. Let me show you how. Let me show you how much the haters hate. Let me show y'all how much the haters hate. You see that shit? You see that shit? Look at all this blockage that spirit removed. I gotta do this work over again. I gotta light another one of these. It's a bayberry candle. Peace to you, dark goddess. Peace to you too. So yeah, it's a fucking shame, but I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna move this work out of my room, and I'm gonna fucking forget about it. As soon as I move it out of my room, I'm just gonna forget about it. And you know what I'm saying? Get back to watching my movies and eating my dinner and stuff. Cause, well, not dinner, lunch. Cause I'm hungry. I'm like literally starving. But when you going through, like, I am a very indulgent type of person. I am. I am a pleasure seeker and I will never change. So I seek the pleasure in life. I am one of Sir Nonos's children. You can call it the devil all you want. I am a pleasure seeker. I like to feel good. Okay. I like food. I like to sit here and enjoy my food. These people be doing so much, your stomach be all in a goddamn knot and shit. And like a lot of times you'll release that shit that they send to you. That's why everybody's guts all fucked up because of the evil that people are doing. Family, have you heard about Kamala Harris' dinner party with the ancestors standing in the back with her arms? There's a ghost. I have not heard about that. I need to go look at that. Let me look it up right now. So is it like a ghost or is it like a person? What is it? Is it a ghost? Yeah, I bet you they not, man. It's just like that's why I said I don't ever like I wouldn't want to be president. First of all, I think that they cloned them. I think that if you're a president, I feel like they kill you and they clone you, which is how they end up turning into puppets. That shit is real weird, and that's why I don't really get into politics. But you do have to get into it because if you pay close attention to politics, a lot of the stuff that they're doing, you got to pay attention to what laws they're putting in. So, to all my political people, I appreciate y'all keeping a watch on that. But I don't like to say it. I got to focus on nature. Honestly, I can't. I don't, honestly, I trust in God. I don't trust in the president. I trust in God. Because it looked like Biden trying to put everybody on welfare. And see, that's why I was telling y'all, don't be afraid. Don't be hoarding money. Don't be afraid to buy your spiritual work. You still got to do your spiritual work. Okay. Even if you just get in my solstices, it doesn't replace what you need to get done. But, because he getting ready to put everybody on welfare starting in July. He getting ready to send everybody a welfare check. And they say that you can opt out of it. And a lot of people will opt out of it. Like, I ain't taking that shit. Fuck him. Biden, you didn't send us $1 million a piece. If you're not sending us like $1 million a piece, I don't even, it don't even matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't worry. That's the one thing that all of the upper echelon do not worry about is money. Okay. But whenever you get through, money is not a replacement for God or healing because a lot of them will get sick. You can become mentally sick. So money doesn't mean that it doesn't change who the fuck you are. You still got to fight those spiritual battles. So that's why I have quite a few wealthy clients. Okay. I got clients right now that's making well above 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? And they scared to spend their money. I'm like, but you all right, well then let them demons just continue to eat at your ass then. You got plenty of money? Oh, good. Why can't you enjoy it though? God, I would rather be poor and have a good life and a good charm life and love than to be rich with no fucking love in my life or no happiness or no enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would never set myself up on an insurance trap. You know how they be like, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. You know, and then also being that money is actually it's not people don't really want money. People need more so hope. You know, money ain't the problem. It's the other stuff that's a huge problem. Yeah, a lot of rich people are not happy. That's because they're filled with demons. Why do y'all think that a lot of the people that win the lotto, you hear about them, and you know they end up either losing all the money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, well, first of all, everybody paid for that lotto, so that means that you're going to have to, I'd say if you win the lotto, you need to, you know, put about 6% of that either to tithes in a church, or either, I wouldn't invest in a church though right now. I wouldn't. Y'all, not one of those kind of churches. Like if it's a metaphysical thing, or if it's somebody that's doing some real healing, because I'm telling y'all, the herbs is behind the healing. No matter what I'm going through, I can go down there and mix up a herbal concoction and I will be good. I got kava kava, I got an arsenal of everything. But a lot of rich people are being demonically attacked. And it ain't the witch's fault. It's not our fucking fault. We didn't create that just so that you'd have to come and pay for spiritual work. And that's how a lot of them are thinking, because they may be cheap, or either they need a connection with God. They don't have that connection with God. So they got all this money, but they don't have inner peace. They got all this money, but they got cancer, because there's things that they need to work on spiritually. That doesn't, having money doesn't exonerate you from spiritual shit. It doesn't. So that's why the industry, even though I don't like the way they're trying to industrialize witchcraft, but it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. The only difference is that a lot of them are putting labels on it, such as law of attraction work, or meditation work, or aura clearing, or Reiki. What you think this is? This Reiki right here. Because if somebody has to go and get Reiki from somebody that attacked them, because they may have, you know how people have all sorts of, you can have all sorts of symptoms from people spiritually attacking you. Okay, stomach pains and stuff like that. And where the hell you think the energy gonna have to go back to the person that sent it? You think the Reiki technician person is gonna do it, unless they're very good at alchemy. If somebody's good at alchemy, and it depends on what kind of energy it is, like for example, pent up sexual energy is a demon. It's a demon. I can honestly say that I've been very demonic before. Pent up sexual energy. Okay. And so maybe a Reiki technician could transmute that. I can transmute ignorance any day, but who wants to continue to try to do that? Who wants to continue to deal with that? Because I'm going to tell y'all, some of these energies, and I don't know if y'all disagree about this, but some energies I don't even want to touch. It's like, put it away, send it, and we send in this energy to the Black Lagoon. It's going to infinity. It's going into a black hole. Okay. Yes, go into the deepest, darkest, and get away from me and my family, me and mine. So that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if first of all, y'all ever hear about people that get a bunch of money and they die of heart attacks? You know why that happens? Because you have to be in a certain frame of mind to even manifest money. And it's certain energies like, and then also it could be your enemies. It could be your enemies. Okay. So, anyway, y'all. But, I would say that if you don't want to use witchcraft, then just be prepared to have a 50% chance of fucking failing at life. If you have a witch or a spiritualist, or not a spiritualist, if you have a witch or another evil person, because the person that's speaking, they are using witchcraft, okay? With the words that they say, because words are spells. And if you have that, you can say, well, I don't believe in witchcraft, so I'm not going to use it. Well, then you have a 50-50 shot. And see, with me, the reason why I do the work that I do, even for my own personal self, it is because I want to make sure that the shit is right. There's been people that have, um, won money, and they, they kind of have a heart attack, or either they get sick. I just don't believe in, first of all, I am a peace child. I don't believe in war anyway. I don't believe in war. But I will fight a war. And I think that that what it is it's a spiritual battle. So, whatever somebody puts against you, you make sure that that's just like when you're doing your generational hex removers. Every single thing that is being projected on you through that spirit, you have to tell it, no, you're not going to do that to me. But you got to really believe in what you're doing. You got to really believe, and you can feel it, because I feel it all the time. And literally, because of this full moon, I've just been feeling like just Kundalini energy just rising. Like I've just been, oh my God. The other night when I did that ritual for Litha, I felt like I turned into fire. I felt so much power coming in through that ritual, and so much power being dispersed, but not negative power, healing power, healing and blessings. Who the fuck wants to be sitting up there poor, worried about how the hell they gonna eat next? And why would you accept that? And why would you believe that there is nothing that you can do about it? And it depends on if you properly connected with your ancestors, because a lot of your ancestors are telling you, well, why did you let your enemy convince you that they could beat you? Then this is the quickest way. Hell, you be bouncing all around like a goddamn bobblehead if I do this once a month anyway. Okay. And once I recognize the enemy, sometimes you got to do it monthly. A lot of y'all be like, you know, and so I don't know, like I was thinking about going to like a monthly subscription to where y'all can just pay me $100 a month a piece, and it will deal with some shit. I was thinking about doing that. Because really, to be honest with you, when you doing work like this that I'm showing you, it's because you have some sort of goal in mind. Okay. And see, some people will try to become an obstacle because they're throwing blocks on you. They're trying to throw blocks on you. And the best road openers are with the 7-day candles. I would use 3 candles for road openers too. Because people will try to use their magic. You got to do something to counteract it. And it does work. Shit. I've had people trying to bring me down for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck you. I ain't about like, oh, are you tired yet? Because I'm not tired. I ain't tired yet. I probably ain't gonna never, I don't think I'll ever get tired of living. And it's getting real raw out there to where we got people acting like zombies. They just want to kill you. They want you dead. They don't want you up and walking around and smiling and fucking and kissing and shit and just laughing and having fucking fun. They don't want you to do that shit. They want you to fucking be sad and sick. They want you to die. That's what COVID is about. People wanting each other to die. And they named it COVID, which is Corona, because you better get close to God right now. You better well, if you fed up with it, Nicole, you better get close to God right now and quit rejecting God because of religion. And you got to unbind yourself from all that religious bullshit. Otherwise, you won't have a life purpose and you won't, like, you'll just, hell, they want to kill you before you even have the chance of life. So it's really a lot of crazy shit going on. You got to watch the enemy. You got to watch people. You got to watch people. Because that, like, I wake up every single day and I thank God. I say, thank you, God, for protecting my children every day when they call me, when I see them, whether or not they acting good or bad, which they don't act too bad. Okay. And just going through pain and suffering and shit for no goddamn reason. There really isn't a reason. Unless you want to say that it could be some, some isolated souls or some bad spirits. Yeah, I do believe in bad spirits. So there are some disembodied spirits and shit that's walking around here. But what the fuck? You scared of that shit? Why would you be scared of a disembodied spirit? So stop being scared. Now, I will tell you that if you doing wrong, you just doing wrong and you gonna feel the wrath of God, because ain't no fucking disembodied spirit got nothing on God and on the angels too. So y'all got to make sure that y'all calling the Saint Michael and Saint Raphael and then Saint Anthony. I've been hearing people talk about Saint Anthony too. Okay. So I'm sitting over here playing with herbs, y'all. I got a brand new Rose of Jericho that I'm getting ready to put in water because it's been calling to me. I got some patchouli. And let me show y'all something down here real quick because I'm getting ready to, I'm probably going to put this work outside somewhere. Sometimes you got to put some shit outside. And I'm only on 15%, so I got to get up out of here, y'all. So, people can run around here and say, oh, her spells don't work. Well, you know what? Shit, I think it does, honey. I think it does, even though my house is a mess. I got all them boxes and stuff over there. Look at this shit. This shit messy as fuck. Look at all these herbs and stuff I got to put up. I got a lot of my herbs put up, though. Okay. And I'm about to grab some of these herbs right here. I'm about to get me some mugwort. Okay. Survivor herbs for the empaths. Mugwort. I don't have any skull cap, but lavender. Where's my lavender at? I know that I already bottled it. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. That's interesting. I need to bottle my lavender, y'all. Or is that it? There it is. I knew I did. Okay. So you get you some mugwort, some lavender. Okay. Once you handle somebody, and and I got my Rose of Jericho. So I'm getting ready to take my butt upstairs and and burn some herbs is what I'm about to do, and freaking relax and get them candles out of there too. I gotta get them candles out of there because, you know, burning lavender is one of the best things to do. I don't know if y'all ever heard about burning lavender. It gives off a very sweet, very powerful scent in the air that just helps to ground you. Because you got to stay grounded when you're dealing with crap. And then also happy. Mugwort helps because it helps psychics. It helps you. If you picking up on bad energy, you can drink mugwort tea. Okay? So I know it's a lot of y'all cannabis smokers out there. And cannabis is great, but sometimes you got to add some other herbs to that. Okay? Like lavender, patchouli. And I got a big old thing of patchouli right here. That's what patchouli looks like, y'all. Yeah. This stuff is good. Very healing. So, you know, people that get triggered by people like me, it's probably because they need to get like me. They just don't know how, for real, because I can trigger people. I'm trying to find my charcoal disc, y'all. I know I had a couple left. So anyway, don't be sitting up there laying down and taking this shit and letting people attack you. Hell, you better do something about it. People will here's another thing. People will sit here and watch you build something and try to tear it down. You know, and a lot of y'all that are running online businesses, you have to think about your business as being like if you had a building, or if you had like a place where you were, you know, you had like a public location and you got people that's standing outside your business looting and loitering. Okay, so a lot of people, like when they online messing with business owners like myself, when they're online doing that, they're looting and loitering is what they're doing. And it's like, okay, well, you know what? You think that and then they'll threaten to kill you. Well, not that I have to die. I don't have to die. Like you'll die first. What makes you think that my birthright is not worth dying for? What makes you think that? Like, am I supposed to just sit up here and go, oh, well, I guess I just won't do that because... So a lot of y'all that want to get out here, man, y'all better not be scared just because you see some of the shit I go through. Y'all may not have the same thing, though, you know. Or you might. I know it's a lot of people freaking out from these people running around here attacking and shit. You got to get you some herbs, get you some mugwort, burn them shits. Oh, this is a really pretty one, y'all. I think that this Rose of Jericho is bigger than the last one that I had. So I'm about to get this in some water. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. Have a happy witchy day, y'all. Bye-bye.